Good morning and welcome to Gracias, Honduras. I'm just enjoying a cup of coffee made from Honduran coffee beans, and it's raining outside, so I decided I would share a bit of information on Honduras with you guys today. Now, Honduras has a very bad reputation. It's said to be one of the most dangerous, or actually the most dangerous country in the world. Many travelers in fact decide to skip Honduras and its neighbor El Salvador when traveling across Central America. And I can say that 95% of the travelers that I met during these 6 months of traveling in Mexico and Central America, 95% of these travelers told me that they would not go to El Salvador nor Honduras because they were afraid and they thought it would be too dangerous. So what's interesting is that Business Insider recently published an article on the top 20 most dangerous countries in the world. So when I started looking through this, I expected to see Honduras as number 1, but it was actually 9. Only 9. I expected it to be number 1 because of how much people have been talking, how dangerous this place is. And when I started researching on how is being the most dangerous measured in this ranking, I discovered a Forbes article ranking the most dangerous countries for Americans to visit. And this is published in 2017, March 21. And as you can see, Mexico is number 1 and Honduras is number 5, in fact. So what Forbes actually did was that they filtered all the natural disasters out so that this data would only include homicides, executions, deaths in terrorist attacks, and drug-related deaths. And Mexico has 598 Americans killed. This is in between 2009 and 2013. So almost 600 Americans killed in Mexico during that 4-year period. And Honduras, only 46 Americans killed during those 4 years. So what you have to understand is that most of these deaths that occur in Honduras are not tourist related, they are drug related, in between gang members, and are not targeted towards tourists. So as much as I love Mexico and it's my favorite country in the world and I felt completely safe while traveling there, I was expecting to find it in the Business Insider article, but guess what? Mexico, nowhere on this list. Nowhere in top 20, not even number 20. And you know what? You know why this is? Because these studies are relative compared to their population. I mean, if Honduras only has 46 Americans killed during those 4 years and Mexico has 600, which is 12 times as much, obviously Honduras is going to be on the list and not Mexico, because Mexico has a population that is 128 million, so their population is 14 times as big as Honduras, which has 9 million. So, you know, you have to like research things and be a bit like critical while people are telling you like, oh, don't go somewhere, it's so scary, it's so dangerous. You know what? No, like even Thailand is on this list. I'm gonna link these articles below, so have a look. And these are the key reasons why I really wanted to come here to Honduras. I wanted to come to Honduras to challenge the beliefs and expectations that basically you'll get mugged, raped, or killed, or all 3 of them if you set your foot on this Honduran terrain. That's why I really want to couchsurf in Honduras. I really want to get to know the locals, get to know the local way of life and kind of the mentality behind Honduran locals, and hopefully this way I'll be able to show you guys that Honduras isn't all what the media says, that it's also a beautiful country and full of opportunities for traveling, and that you should by no means skip this place, nor its neighbor El Salvador. And I actually have my first couchsurfing host tomorrow in La Esperanza. And I'm not saying that bad shit doesn't happen, bad shit does happen in fact. But you know what? You can slip in your bathroom and hit your head and die. That's what I always say. So I'm just trying to say that don't live your life in fear, and don't let fear guide your life and make decisions for you. That's all I want to say.